Mm. Hold on, let me get this thing up here. Stickers. Stickers. Where's the stickers at? Yes, here it is. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Tap the screen as you come in, please. Tap the screen as you come in. We are going to do some mediumship. I see one of my mentees are here. Oh, hold on. Put this on. Hey, y'all share this with a friend. Share this out. We're about to do some mediumship. Give me 1 second, Barb. I see you popping up. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Hey, everybody. Hey. I was trying to come on earlier, so I give everybody time to pop in and then get ready to see the lovely ladies channel tonight. Yeah, share this live out. Tap the screen. Let's get to 10K. Let's get to 10K. You guys are in for a treat tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring the lovely ladies up. I have one of them coming up right now. We have Miss Barbara coming up. And then Phoenix. I'm waiting for Phoenix to pop up as well. Y'all share this live out. Thank you so much. Share this live out. If you're a newbie here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pink hearts in the chat. If you are a newbie, her hair is a whole vibe. Yes. Barb, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so she can't. Oh, let me turn my volume up. Okay, maybe it's my thing. Let's welcome Barb in, you guys, and I'm just waiting for Phoenix to come through. Oh, there go my girl, Barb in the building.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, and I can see you. You look great. You look so good. I'll go ahead and then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do some spirit-led mediumship first. If you're new to me, you guys, if you're new to me, I'm Ermi. I am a psychic medium, and I am giving space for the mentees to come up and do mediumship for you guys. Okay, these are 102 mentees. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Angela. Hey, everybody popping in. So Barb is one of the mentees. She is going to be here to connect for you guys as well. So we're going to do spirit-led mediumship, and then we will be doing, we'll be bringing people up to get read as well, okay? I'm just waiting on Phoenix to come on, waiting for Phoenix to pop in, and then we can go ahead and get started. But in the meantime, if you're new here, welcome in. Pink hearts in the chat. If you are new, all the newbies, pink hearts in the chat. Let me see where Phoenix is. I don't know if she have an issue with her phone. Yes, all the newbies. Hey, Mama, welcome in, and Alashel, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Myra, or Maya, welcome as well. Y'all share this out in the Discord. Anybody want to share it out? Share it out to the classmates. Yep, so this is B. We'll call her B. We'll give her a moment so she can just introduce herself. I'm just waiting for Phoenix to pop up as well. If she's already here. If you're here, Phoenix, say something so I can just bring you up. I'm not sure if she's here. Give her a few minutes. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, everybody say, hey, classmate. Kayla's in here.
Hey, everybody.
Erica's here as well. Your classmates are here. Welcome in 7-7 the goddess. Welcome, welcome. Let me make sure Phoenix is okay. In the meantime, I'll let Barb go ahead and introduce herself. I see people are starting to pop in. Y'all go ahead and get us a 10K, and we'll get things started at 10K. We'll get started. And you guys give Barb a follow as well, okay? Y'all go to her link to her bio so you guys can get a chance to be read by her or connect with her. She is an amazing, amazing reader. So yeah, so let me go ahead and let Barb introduce herself while I see what Phoenix is.
Hi, everybody. I'm a developing medium. Just finished Ermi's 102 class. And I'm not sure what else to say.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I'm messaging Phoenix. I don't know what's going on with her thing. Maybe she's having issues. Oh, there she is. I think that's her. Yep, there she is. Okay.
Yay!
She's here. I was like, you can't leave Barb by herself. So yeah, so Barb is 102. Yes, give her a follow, you guys. Give her, and then we also have Phoenix here. You guys give Phoenix a follow as well. There she is.
Yay!
Welcome in, Phoenix. Go ahead. Can we hear you? Say something so we can see if we can hear you.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
Perfect. You guys give Phoenix also a follow. Give her a follow as well. They both are amazing psychic mediums. And they are ready to connect for you guys. We will have moments where you guys will get to ask them questions as well and see how they, how mediumship was for them. Okay, so this is Barbara's first time, you guys. Okay, so y'all give her some love. Y'all send gifts. Y'all flood her with love. Okay, and Phoenix, she come on, but she come on in the midst of the night, so sometimes y'all can't catch her. But I be catching her at 2 in the morning. I'm like, what you doing up at 2 a.m.? So yeah, so y'all pour love on them. Again, this is not easy to come on here and to do this for you guys, and also be on a platform where so many people are watching at one time. So y'all give them love. Y'all pour love onto them, send them gifts, and tap the screen, the whole nine. And let's go ahead and get to 10K before we start and share out this live out. Phoenix is going to go ahead and introduce herself real quick, and then we can get started as well. Okay? Go ahead, Phoenix.
Hi, my name is Phoenix on TikTok. I am a Phoenix Shaver, so you can find me there. A little bit about myself. I call myself an oracle, and the reason why I do that is that I connect with loved ones through mediumship, but I also read tarot cards, oracle cards, as well as a spiritual advisor, connecting with your energy intuitively and assisting you on your growth path. So that's just a little bit about myself.
All right. So y'all go ahead and get started. Go ahead, Barb.
I have a cat in distress. I'm going to go find out where he's stuck and let him out. And he'll probably join us.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She has such a beautiful cat.
Yeah.
I knew it. Candace, I don't be sneaking. I'm naturally a nighttime person, so usually I'm up and I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me just go live. And also I had a day job that I had to work a lot of hours. But that's kind of on pause for a little bit because the season is over. So I'll be able to go live during the daytime more. So I am challenging myself to go live more. But also, it's not that many people on at night. So
yeah, a lot of people. That's why I say she be sneaking on at night. All right, so we are at 10K. We are at 10K, you guys. All of the mediums that are 102 grads, go ahead and put a fireball in the chat. You guys, these lovely ladies are about to get ready to start, but I also want to recognize the other mediums that are in here as well that took the 102 class, okay? Shout out to them as well. So we're going to have a moment of pause. I'm going to get my pen so I can write the recaps. And then I will be the voice for the recaps for the ladies. So they're going to go ahead and get ready to tap into your energy. The fireballs are all the ones that have taken my class, you guys. Y'all give them a follow as well. All the ladies that are putting fireballs in the chat, give them a follow as well. And remember, you guys, the two that's here, give them some love, because again, this is not easy. In the moment, you guys, y'all put y'all loved ones' names in the chat. If those that you want to connect with, those that you miss so much, go ahead and put their names in the chat. I always give them a moment of honor when we do live readings. I want to always honor them as well. So Y'all pour your loved ones' names in the chat and call them forth, have them be here with us in this moment. Again, and also I give them a moment of silence and gratitude for them that we miss them so much. All right. All right. As the mediums start to tap in, I also want you guys to find your white hearts. This is how they know that you're claiming the energy. I also will be helping them and letting them know, hey, you have 2 white hearts here. You have 3 white hearts. Please do not feed the medium. Don't put any personal information in the chat. I don't want them to read any personal information from your loved one in the chat. Okay? So find your white hearts. Find your white hearts. Find your white hearts. All right. And shout out to everybody that put their loved ones' names in the chat again. So y'all find your white hearts. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be quiet so they can focus. Okay. And either one of them could go first. All right, and you guys hold your white hearts in a moment as they get ready to tap in. Hold your comments and hold everything while they get ready to give the message or give the pieces of evidence. All right, so hold on. Pause the chat. Pause the chat. My mods do mute, by the way, you guys. So if you see yourself getting muted, it's just for 5 seconds to clear the chat so they can read the chat. All right, so hold the comments.
I have someone that's coming through.
Okay.
The first thing I'm getting is like a blue T-shirt, and that someone is like smelling it and holding on to it because it smells like someone who's passed. Maybe even sleeping with it. The spirit that's coming through is a male energy with, I'm getting the initials TR or RT. I'm also getting the number 13. I'm also getting a sports car and like a vroom vroom sound. And then the other thing I'm getting are like zigzag stripes. They kind of remind me of Adidas stripes.
All right, if this resonates with anybody, put a white heart in the chat. Could you tell us more about the male energy that's coming through, Barb? Can you describe him a little bit more? Or why you pull that information?
I feel like he's not like, I'm getting like maybe 29 to 32. So not, but this is somebody who passed when they were still fairly young. I'm getting him as kind of lanky. Can't really tell how tall he is, because like lanky people look taller to me. RTTR. The main thing I'm getting is that the person he's here for has been sleeping with. I'm getting a blue T-shirt. It could just be a piece of clothing that he wore, or it might still smell like him. But honestly, when I'm getting a smell, maybe he wore some kind of cologne, or he washed with that Gain stuff that smells really fresh. It's still a pretty fresh smell. So it's not like it was worn when this person was sweating a lot.
Okay, so I'll do a recap real quick. Barb is already connecting with an energy, a male energy, possibly he's 20, possibly late 20s, 29 to 30, 32 years old. He's given her the initials RT or TR. He's mentioning the number 13. 13 is significant with him. He's also showing Barb a sports car and the sounds of the sports car. He has a lanky build, so that means he's slim and tall, possibly. And you may have his blue shirt. You may be sleeping with this blue shirt. You may be smelling the blue shirt, but the blue shirt is significant, or an article of clothing that's blue. If this resonates with you, white hearts in the chat.
And then there's the zigzag stripes,
Oh, the zigzag stripe.
kind of like on Adidas tennis shoes.
Oh, I wrote Adidas stripe, and I didn't say it. So yes, the zigzag stripes is significant.
I'm getting like a shell, shelly, something shell, shell, something like that.
Felicia, I see you put a white in here. Do you understand the information that was just given, Felicia? Because I know you said you're new. Thank you, Miss Mary. Delta Adidas. Okay. Felicia, are you able to understand this information? You probably don't. Oh, okay. So when people put white hearts in the chat, that means you are claiming the information. No problem, Felicia. I know you do so. If you don't understand it, it's okay. So if anybody understands who this is that Barb is connecting with, put a white heart in the chat. The initials TR or RT is significant with this energy.
And the main thing was like the first thing that came through was the t-shirt and like somebody kind of holding it to them and smelling it. And it's a blue t-shirt is what I see. That doesn't necessarily mean it's blue. That's just what I'm seeing. Male energy, kind of lanky. I think he's got kind of a short afro maybe at some point. I'm getting
African American male.
Clean shaven, African American. Like in my mind, I see a green car, like a sports car, and I hear vroom vroom. But I that might be something that doesn't have to be green. I get it's definitely a sports car. It's almost like he's leaning up against it like this, and then I do think the zigzag stripes might actually be that he's wearing Adidas. He's like, I kind of see that now.
Okay.
I get him wearing like a sweatshirt, like when I'm seeing him, and then jeans, tennis shoes, shell, maybe the person that he's trying to reach out to, maybe it was like a nickname, Shell, or somebody he knew that's significant.
Okay. All right. So if you guys understand that, white hearts in the chat. Does he have a message, Barb?
The main thing is that if you are sleeping, if you've been smelling this item and he is with you when you're doing that, like it's a big hug, like he is holding on to you. So when you're seeking that comfort, he is definitely there with you. It's almost like a call for him.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and release this because I know some people, they might be on the outside of the live watching and they may be nervous with stuff like this. So I wanted to make sure Barb would release that message for you guys, whoever this is connected to, this energy is connected to, this African American male. I feel like it looked like a photo too, Barb. When you said leaning on the pad.
Yeah, it's like the short afro. And he's real clean. He's a nice looking guy. Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and release that energy. Y'all give that energy some love in the chat. Y'all put hearts in the chat to show that energy some love. And we're gonna see if Phoenix has anyone that's connecting with her. Yeah. So put hearts in the chat, you guys. Hearts in the chat. Phoenix, whenever you're ready, you can start.
All right. So I have a male energy here. He's of lighter skin tone. He looks to be Caucasian, or he could have been mistaken for being Caucasian because he was so light. Um, the name that I heard was Roger, Rabbit, or Robert. So something that sounds with that R or kind of sound. This individual was married. When I asked his wife's name, I heard Shelly or Sally. He passed away from a heart attack or heart complications. Because as I said, a heart attack, he said heart complications and then whole. So I don't know if he had like a whole, or like some type of heart issue from birth, like a heart defect. So either a heart attack or a heart defect. Um, this individual, he was about 65 when he passed. He was about 6'1". He was slender, but he had a big belly. He referred to himself as being pop belly. Um, the first thing that he gave me when he came through was a white car. This is a white 4-door car. He also gave me, oh, and he has blonde hair, but he said when he was younger, he said younger original hair was blonde. So I don't know if he didn't really show me like his hair as he got older. So I don't know if he turned gray as he got older or he went bald, but he did reference his hair was something he was really proud of when he was younger. Like he had very beautiful, healthy hair. And as I'm talking about his hair, he may have cut his hair off um, with for someone that had cancer to make like a wig, or with them in support of them when they were going through, those cancer treatments. If that makes sense. Okay, am I giving too much? Because I got more. Okay.
If you understand who this is, put a white heart in the chat. You can keep going, Phoenix.
Okay. He referenced yellow flowers, and he also referenced baseball, and then more specifically, he showed me like them handing each other like popcorn at the baseball event, and like kind of throwing the popcorn out. So I don't know if like somebody made a home run. That was something that they did in celebration. But that was something he said they'll know that. So I don't know if that was like something like their little sneaky, tricky thing they would do that would kind of maybe get them in trouble, but they got a hoot out of it. They just thought it was so funny to do that together. And they never threw it at anybody. He said, we didn't throw it at nobody. We didn't put it on nobody, but I don't know if that was something you're just not supposed to do with baseball. Because I don't know anything about baseball. He also referenced trains. And he said train, and then he showed me a toy train, Thomas the Train, and then a Christmas train. And then right after that, he showed me them putting a model, like wood model train together, and then also a wooden boat. But they normally wouldn't put trains together. But the grandson or son wanted to put a boat together, and so that was something that they did as a special project. But he normally did trains. He also referenced a car or something falling on his hands, like crushing his hand, or some type of hand damage when he was fixing a car, like it was up on the lift, and he was trying to pull it down or something, and it kind of dropped down too fast. But
so was he? You saying he was a mechanic?
He wasn't a mechanic, but it's like maybe he fixed his own car, like something, went wrong with it.
So if y'all understand who this is, y'all please put a white heart in the chat. If you understand the pieces of evidence, y'all can see Phoenix was pulling a lot.
All right.
No, don't
last piece. Female name, Robbie or Bobby. And he said, I know it sounds like a boy, but it's a girl.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Why am I saying sorry? I don't know.
Robbie or Bobby. All right. So if you understand this energy, white hearts in the chat if you understand. Okay, I see Taylor understands. All right, I'm gonna do a quick recap. Caucasian male, fair skin, Roger or Robert, married to a Shelley or S name Sally. Heart attack or may have had a heart defect, or some type of heart complications. Around 6'1", slender but had a pot belly. You mentioned a white car as well, white four-door car with him. Um, his hair was naturally blonde. As he got older, it changed. He was very proud of his hair. She also mentioned he cut his hair off in support of cancer. Somebody that he knew or connected to had cancer, so he cut his hair off in support. Also, yellow flowers is significant with him in baseball games. So he may have gone on baseball games with you or the wife, and threw popcorn when they scored, or it was like their little thing, your little thing with him maybe. Also, she mentioned trains. Trains is significant with this energy. Building trains, putting trains together, or boats as well. And there, he gave Phoenix a memory of a child, memory of him and a child putting the train together. She also mentioned a hand injury. Do I have a fan on? No, I don't have a fan on. But yeah, hand injury. And then there's a female name with the Robbie or Bobby, our name. All right. So that was a recap. If you understand that information, white hearts in the chat. If you could take 100% of this information, white hearts in the chat. Or the static noise. Okay, let me see. I don't think it's me. All right, I see Kayla. Kayla understands this. Okay, we just started. Okay, let's see. Ladies, mute yourself really quick. Let's see if that's going to make a difference. Barb, are you able to mute yourself?
Mute myself. Let's see.
No, not your camera. Just the. Oh, it's on Barbara's side. Okay, come back, Barbara. Yeah, it's on Barbara's side.
Is it back?
Oh, I don't hear it now.
I don't hear it either.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything in my room. I don't have anything going. So I don't know.
I don't hear anything now, so you're good. So you can turn it's better. Everybody's saying it's better. Okay, good. All right, so Kayla, if you understand who this is, let us know how this connects or how you understand this.
Father.
Hold on, let me bring her up. Okay, in the meantime, I'm just gonna mute you, ladies. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Kayla.
Hi.
Okay. How do you understand this information? Oh, Kayla went away too. Okay.
Walk outside. Hi. So, Robert is my grandfather. He passed in his 60s. The trains and the Christmas train, we had one that was passed down that we would put around the bottom of the tree. And then I had my son after my grandfather passed away, and my son has like trains. What else? I'm sorry.
Do you understand the Shelley? Was he married to a Shelley or S name?
The girl that he planned on marrying before he passed away, her name started with an S.
Okay. Do you understand heart attack with him? or heart complications?
Yeah, he had heart complications, a lot of pacemakers. He had multiple heart attacks.
Okay. Do you understand the 4-door, the car?
The four-door car, not a white one. Um, and the Bobby, the girl's name, I couldn't take that either. That didn't ring a bell.
Okay. He mentioned that he cut his hair in support of cancer. Do you understand that?
So my son, when he was 5 in 2020, was diagnosed with leukemia. So I don't. It would be after he passed away.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you have any messages for her, Phoenix?
Yes. So I don't know if your son recently had a surgery or he's about to have a surgery, but he mentioned surgery, everything will be fine. He said, son, surgery, everything will be fine. So I don't know if you know what that's in reference to.
My son's been sick for the past week. And we can't, like, I took him to the doctors and they said, like, he tested positive for strep throat, but he's been sick even with the medicine.
Okay. It may be in reference, he may have to have like his tonsils out or something. And because of the other health issues that he's had, that just may, cause you to just be really, really concerned. But he wants you to know that everything with him is going to be okay. Just pour love into him. He's also referencing like a pink heart or something. We got a pink blanket or something, but like maybe something pink as a comfort thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, when we took him to the hospital to get him tested for the strep throat, he had a pink heart blanket with him.
Okay, so that's just his way of letting you know for sure that he's watching over him. He has a really special connection with your son. And I know.
Yeah, he always used to ask me before he passed away, like, oh, when are you gonna give me a grandchild? Because I was the last one to have kids.
Okay.
And I had found out in April that I was pregnant with my son, and he passed away in October.
When your son was little, he's referencing like your son being in the kitchen by the refrigerator and kind of standing there talking to someone that wasn't there. Do you remember that memory?
Yes.
That was him talking to him. So the message, he just wants you to know that he's watching over your son, like all the examples and everything that he's giving is connected with your son. So he wants you to know that, he's in those rooms with those doctors. He's guiding those doctors. Like he's showing me like whispering in the doctor's ear, almost like he's assisting them and advising them with the medical issues and the medical things that he has going on. And I don't know if he's like showing me like your son in the future playing baseball. So I don't know if that's something he has an affinity for now.
Yeah.
Like your son playing baseball in the future.
Yeah, he's been asking me, like, Mom, can you ask my doctors if I can play sports? He went from football to basketball to baseball, so he wants to play sports.
Yeah. So baseball would like encourage all sports, but he's showing me him specifically playing baseball.
I love this.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You guys give Kayla some love in the chat, please, and her grandfather coming through. I'm going to bring you down, Kayla, okay? Oh, she already took herself down. Okay. All right, you guys. Y'all give some love in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. And in the chat, you guys, y'all can put your questions. If you have any questions for the mediums, you're welcome to put your question in the chat, and then we're going to go ahead and do an intuitive game to bring someone else up. I see y'all in the chat. I see you, Travi, and y'all classmates are in here. Barb and Phoenix. Your classmates are here. Thank you guys for showing support to your classmates. Oh, you guys are amazing. Go ahead and write your questions in the chat. Oh, let me go to my mod chat. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's see if my mods can catch it for me. All right. So, questions about their mediumship. If you guys have any questions, if not, then we're gonna go ahead and do an intuitive game and bring up someone. Tracy, they haven't. Awaken Me. China says, how has it been since graduation? Any changes with your clairs, Barb? Hold on, let me unmute you.
I think things are just coming through a little bit more clear. Even though no one could own that one, at least I was seeing more of him, and that's been hard for me. And then also ages have been kind of hard. So
Okay. What about you, Phoenix?
I would say for me the biggest change is just knowing that it's okay if I get 4 or 5 energies and no one connects with it. Don't doubt that I'm connecting. It's just for whatever reason the people that was actively commenting on the live couldn't connect with those energies, but somebody in that live, whether it was the For You page or somewhere, that
Understood. Exactly.
nothing for me, just acknowledging that and being okay with that.
I have another question from Karen. Phoenix, do either of you have past pets that come through? Have you guys connected with past pets?
I do. I have a little brown lab dog that is always around. I don't know who he keeps coming around until I find his owner. So
What about you, Barb? Do you connect with past pets?
I've definitely had pets come through. Yeah.
And also, let me ask you one more question. Did you always feel like you had this gift? Do you think it's natural or you learned both? Or both? Go ahead, Barb.
I've had messages. It started after my grandfather died when I was about 6, and I think there were other things coming through before that. I just didn't know what they were. But I actively shut it off when I was in my 20s. Like I just said, I don't want this. I would still get some bleed through. So for me, it's been about trying to open back up because I really closed those doors strongly and locked them.
Okay. All right. What about you, Phoenix?
oh, absolutely. That's the reason why I did this live, because I was literally scared of the dark, because every time I turned the light off, I could see someone standing there staring at me. And I knew they were there to protect me and it wasn't harm, but it's just you know what I mean? And then also, before I connected with my energies, sorry, y'all, just they would literally take over me and speak through me. And that was one of the main reasons. So being scared of the dark and just unwillingly giving people messages in the middle of having a conversation with them. And by the time I connect back, they sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? So that doesn't happen to me anymore because I don't try to ignore it.
Right.
I acknowledge and I've learned to create those boundaries.
Absolutely.
Like, I ain't ready for that.
All right, so you guys, we're going to go ahead and do an intuitive game. We're going to go ahead and have you guys do this intuitive game. The first one that we see with the right answer is going to get a chance to come up to be read by the beautiful ladies up here, okay? So I have my Uno card. I want you to tell me the number and the color. Y'all already know I love doing this intuitive game. This is something that we always do. So go ahead and put both number and color, both number and color. All right, I have my mods in the mod chat, double checking to see who the first one that got it. Help me out. All right. And I'm not sure if anybody said it yet. All right, I'm going to flip it. You got to have both color and number to get a chance to come up here. All right. Blue 1. Blue 1. Don't be trying to put blue 1 now. I caught that, Rita. Don't be trying to put blue 1 now. Look at all y'all trying to put blue on. Mods, anybody? Okay, you don't see it? All right, one more time. I have a new card. All right, I'm gonna flip it. You gotta have both number and color. Ready? 5 green. 5 green. Thank you, Jess. Y'all not tapped in? You was close. You have to have both 5 and green. Who said it? Bellamina. Bellamina, are you ready to come up? All right. I'll bring you up, Bellamina. And then I'm going to do one more. Somebody said they saw Christine. You saw Christine? Christine said, I think I said it. All right, they're checking to see, Christine. All right. In the meantime, Amina. Oh, she said no, thank you. Christine, are you here? How's she gonna play and then say no, thank you? How you gonna play the game and then say no, thank you? What, Amina? How you gonna play? Oh, this is to get a reading, y'all. That's the whole point, right? To come up. All right, so Christine, where is Christine? They also saw Christine. Oh, there's Christine. Okay. Christine, request to come up. Please, if you are playing, the intent is to bring you up to be read by the ladies. That's the intent of the game, is to come up so you can get read by them. All right, there's Christine. All right. And I have one more. I have one more. Hold on, let me mute Christine. All right, one more. This is an angel number. First person I see that put the angel number in the chat gets to come up and get read by one of the ladies. So Barb, you can already, if you want, you could tap into Christine's energy. This is a 3-digit angel number. Ready? 555. 555. So the first person I put 555, and the mods are checking. Alyssa, collateral. Alyssa was the first one. Okay, Alyssa, say something so I can bring you up as well. There's Alyssa. Oh, request to come up, Alyssa. I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh, there's. Alrighty. All right, and Phoenix will tap into Alyssa's energy. Okay, Barb, whenever you're ready, you can start.
I was already getting an energy, so I'm just going to go with it because it's hopefully it's for the right person. I was getting this.
You pulling for Christine?
It was coming up, so I hope it's for Christine because this energy is just like it's me, like this is the one that's saying needs to talk to somebody. I'm getting like a tray of bubbles, or bubble bath, but more like a tray of bubbles and playing with bubbles. I'm getting a child, someone who is somewhere between 3 and 7, young, already talking, but still maybe even more like 3 to 6. Getting the name Michael, something like Michael. The numbers 2 and 9. I'm getting a toy with long ears, like a stuffy toy, but like kind of one that doesn't have a lot of stuffing in it. Either a rabbit or a dog with long ears.
Christine, can you unmute yourself and see if this resonates with you? Okay.
It doesn't resonate with me.
Go ahead, Mark. Keep going. See what else you can pull.
It's just like this is like such a cute little boy. It's like he's doing this little dance, like almost like a dance, and he's just laughing. Like somebody's coming to maybe tickle him or pick him up or something, and he's just like doing this little thing.
Are you able to
I get that he had some kind of accident. Like maybe I'm getting a fall, some sort of fall that caused injuries. I could release him and just try to tap in.
Yes.
I'm getting an older woman now. I'm seeing short hair that's like naturally curly or very wavy, not a little bit wavy, but very wavy. But maybe it was brown when she was younger, but it's more gray than what she's showing me. I'm getting a fuller figure. She's showing me an apron, like an apron with flowers on it.
Christine, do you understand?
Pastel colored flowers, almost like daisies, like light pink and light blue type, like those daisies like from the 60s even. Like, this is old fashioned looking.
Christine, you want to unmute yourself to see if this is a connection for you? Also, write this information down too, Christine.
I don't understand any of that.
Okay.
I'm not hitting tonight.
All right, Phoenix, are you ready? Hold on, Christine. Or Bob reset.
Yes. So, this is a female energy. She gave me grandmother or great grandmother. She had Alzheimer's. She was about 98 when she passed. Now I'll go to the thing that's really interesting that she was giving me. So she was giving me a bunch of names, but the way she was giving me the names is interesting. So she gave me Lacey Sue, Mary Sue, Danny Sue, and Elizabeth. So I don't know if Sue or Stewart or something like that is a last name, or they were all proud of the same person.
My grandma's middle name was Sue, and that's what she went by.
Okay. So these are all. Do you relate to like the Lacey, Mary, Danny, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Okay, and Elizabeth, she could have went by Lizzie. Because when I said Elizabeth, she said Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Okay. Did she transition in her sleep?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay, I'll just give you more what she did. She said passed in sleep. And then she showed me a farm and cows and like a red truck, but it was like almost like one of those stereotypical farm trucks from like the old school days, like when you do like a farming truck, like that little rounded looking one. You know what I'm talking about?
Is it the red truck with the Christmas tree?
I didn't see the Christmas tree. She just showed me the red truck.
Okay, yeah, that's one of the things.
Okay. She gave me so like dry mouth. So I don't know in the end if she was just drinking a lot of water, like her thirst or something couldn't be quenched. Okay. And did she have? Obviously, was she 98 when she transitioned, or like up close to that age?
Her sister was.
Okay.
They were right there together.
Gotcha. Okay. She also referenced like there being fussing over like a childhood home or a trust. Do you know? Okay. Now, were you put over that trust?
No, I was just upset because the house got sold.
Gotcha. Okay, because she referenced like you should have been over the trust.
Yeah, I tried.
Gotcha. Okay, so she's acknowledging. I don't know if there's been like this guilt or this feeling like you didn't do enough, or everybody else treating you like you were wrong. So she's acknowledging that yes, you were in the right mindset, that you should have been the person, or at least she would have been okay if you were the person that was over her affairs. However, she do want you to let it go and to not hold a grudge about it, because she understood or understands. She said, no, I understand it now. She understands that you did everything that you could, and whatever transpired was out of your control.
Okay.
She's like, she's showing me like someone sitting like in the bed and like maybe like having your back against like the headboard or something, and you kind of like feel like this tightness in the shoulder areas, and you kind of like do this number. Do you know what that's in reference to?
I did that about a couple hours ago.
So that was your grandmother letting you know that she is still there. I don't know if like in that moment you were thinking about something really, really heavy, in reference maybe to a relationship, a child relationship, a love relationship, something like that. But she wants you to know that she's holding your hand through that process, that she is with you, and that you are not on this journey by yourself. It's something else that she's trying to give me, but I can't quite pull it yet. I don't know if it's like you wanting to buy something, or you feel like you should have bought something. Like she's kind of like referencing like a car, the mall, a house, like a major purchase or something. So I don't know if you're questioning if you should spend money on this, or you feel guilty about spending money on this. But she's letting you know like You know what I mean? Like you don't have to feel bad about that. I don't.
Yeah, we're looking at buying, but we're not sure if we should.
Okay, so she's saying it's okay if you want to get it, you deserve it. So she's acknowledging like it's not a frivolous purchase, if that makes sense.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Barb. Barb is going to connect. Okay? Oh,
I've,
let me be quiet.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm having a very hard time connecting. All I'm getting right now is the color purple, like not the book or the movie, but just like the actual color purple. Um, I feel like there's a young man, um, dark hair, uh, getting maybe a brother or a brother type energy. Does any of that resonate?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I was trying to get you to connect with Alyssa.
Oh, is that not
Christina,
Alyssa?
Christina, you understand that?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay. Um, you have kind of long hair. I'm kind of getting hair that's like not super long, but like maybe at least ear length. Like maybe it was getting long. Um, I'm having a hard time honing in on his age. Was he kind of was he almost like skinny, like slender, but almost like skinny?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I think that's why it's hard for me to get his age. Like he could be, like he looked, like maybe he looked younger than he was, because I'm getting more like 18, 19, something like that. But I mean, he looks more like he's 13. So I don't.
He looked younger than he was.
Okay. Did he have like a mustache that didn't grow in a whole lot?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting it's almost like he was trying to grow one or something, but he couldn't get a lot to grow. Maybe he didn't have to shave very often. We wished he had to shave more often. Um, getting like a Trey, Travis, something like that kind of sound.
I don't know the name.
Okay. I'm getting some sort of accident.
Mm-hmm.
Car, boat, something. I'm thinking it was some kind of motor vehicle. I see him wearing like a windbreaker, almost like I keep seeing like a red, like almost like a red jacket, but I can't tell if it's like all the way red or just had some red on it. But like some kind of jacket, not like a coat, like a lighter weight jacket. Oh, now I'm getting like, oh, did he like NASCAR or like?
He was out riding.
He was, okay. Riding his a car or a motorbike or something?
The dirt bike.
Dirt bike. Okay. Okay. And I'm seeing, like, what I'm seeing is like that flag, you know, like the flag picture with like the checkerboard, you know? To me, I'm like, what is that? Okay. Does February or the number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's see if he's got a message or something.
I'm halfway there.
That's my phone. Sorry.
Okay, that was I was afraid it was mine. I was looking. I was like, I didn't talk to you, Siri. Now I said her name. He's showing me a box. Like opening a box. Do you have a box of his things or something of his in a box?
His mom does.
Okay. Because it's like he's showing me a box and somebody like going through the box and looking.
She was just doing that.
Okay. Yeah. He was going too fast. It just, yeah, lost control. I'm getting a sound like May, Maisie, May something. Huh. I'm getting like lighting candles. And it's like almost reminds me of being in a Catholic church, lighting the candles in memory of somebody.
They did that by the site.
Okay. Okay. Your mom's still in a lot of pain.
It's yes.
Yeah. Yeah. He feels that. And he understands. He's almost like he's sad, you know, like he just, like he really messed up. Like he's just being careless and.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And he feels sad. Like it's so, you know, he has a specific message because what I'm getting is just like his feelings, like I'm feeling him, and it's like seeing her, and he feels kind of helpless. He's definitely like around. I'm trying to see if he's sending messages in any particular way. Now he's showing me a book. He's showing me a book. I think it might be good for her to write like she's writing to him, and just write him letters. He's seeing what she's doing, you know, and he's sorry for being careless. He's fine, but he's definitely very much wanting her to be okay. If she writes to him, he's going to be able to read it. She didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing she could have done. Has she made a piece of jewelry? Is there a piece of jewelry like that has like a piece of his hair in it, or?
I'm not sure if she has one or not.
Okay. Was he cremated?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think what she might want to do. Does she still have any of the ashes?
Yes.
Okay. So I think what he's saying is to go ahead and is she worried about spreading those ashes?
She doesn't want to get rid of it.
Right. She doesn't want to get rid of them. So what he's telling me is to have a piece of jewelry made with the ashes.
Okay.
And then she can let go of the other ashes. And she can wear the piece of jewelry.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Christine. Y'all give Christine some love. Give Barb some love. Christine, I'm gonna bring you back down. But you guys give Christine some love. Christine, who was this? First of all, before we disconnect, who were the ones that Phoenix brought through, and also that Barb brought through? And you're mute. Unmute yourself, Christine, if you don't mind.
One of them was my cousin, who was more like a brother, and then the other one was one of my grandparents.
Okay. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me go ahead and bring her back down. And I think Alyssa, hang on. Phoenix is going to come up here.
Yes. First off, Bob, you did amazing.
Yeah, I know. I was like, yeah.
That was so awesome. Yes.
You've been fire, Phoenix.
My ancestors knew my soul needed it, girl, because like I said the other night, I got like 5 people and nobody connected with them, and it's my own life, so they look like, oh, she a fraud. You know, especially just came through the first time.
Imposter syndrome coming to sneak in.
Oh my goodness. Real bad. You hear me?
Real bad.
Okay, so Lisa,
That's what Shara said. Shara said Barb just needed to warm up. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Okay, so Alyssa, I do have an energy that came through. Hopefully you can connect with it. So I don't know if it's a male and a female together, because the energy that I feel is a grandmother energy. But the first thing that I was given is the name Martin or Morton. So like an M type name, Martin, Morton, something that sounds similar to that. She, the energy, because again, I don't know. Anyway, showed a white house that has like a gray stone porch and steps, like 2 or 3 steps. They didn't have a lot of steps, just like 2 or 3 steps, and then it was like flat, kind of wide. I don't know, stone, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to explain it. It's like you got the steps here, and then you have these 2 flat areas that's like railings, not really railings, so you can sit on them. So like
Do you understand? Remember, always try to ask your own.
Yeah, I can resonate with that.
Okay. And I feel like this is your grandmother, like a grandmother energy that's speaking, but like the male energy is there with her. Does that make sense?
I think it's my grandfather, but if it's a grandmother, it would be the opposite end of the family, like mom's side, dad's side.
Okay. Okay, so the grandmother energy gave me the name Nunu, Mimi, Nini, something like that. So do y'all reference her in that name, like Mimi or Mama or something like that?
I have an aunt that we called Mimi.
Okay, so it's the Mimi. Okay, And then she said, she gave me, okay, I'll just give it to you the way that she gave it to me. I don't know if these two phrases are connected, but this is just the way that, so I heard not necessary, and then a pause, and then the name cunning. So I don't know if those two phrases go together or not, because it's like not necessary, cunning. Does that make sense?
That I'm not sure.
Okay. She referenced a big Bible, and then like maybe used to list the names of the births and the deaths in this Bible, and that there was a letter inside of the Bible. Do you know what that's in reference to?
I don't.
Okay. She also referenced.
Don't forget to write it down, Alyssa. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm writing everything down.
Okay, good.
She referenced bird houses and then honeysuckers. And that is in connection like with the house. Maybe that was the backyard. Not really sure. Do you know what? Can you connect with that?
I can connect with birds, but I'm not sure on the rest.
Okay. So there was no like honeysuckers, like as a child, did you go and like pick like the honeysuckers off the tree, or did your kids do that? Like there was a significance to like the trees.
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. All right. So last couple of pieces. She referenced a breathing machine and didn't get there on time. So as if she's referencing when she transitioned, someone was en route to her and they didn't make, like she transitioned right before they got there. Do you know what that's in reference to?
I can take that, yeah.
Okay. She also referenced a tear between mom and daughter. So I don't know if that was her and her daughter or you and your mother, but there's a mother-daughter pair that's like maybe not speaking or really don't deal with each other too tough right now. Do you know what that's in reference to?
I can take that.
Okay. And the last piece that she gave me was a prom dress, a turquoise prom dress. Did you recently have a niece or a daughter that went to the prom and they maybe had like a bluish turquoise dress?
No, my daughter's too young.
Okay. What about you? Did you go to the prom? Do you know what that dress is in reference to? Like, is there a significant picture or something with someone with a turquoise dress on? To me, it looks like a prom dress, so it would have been like a black tie type of event.
Could have been from my wedding. My wedding colors was Tiffany blue.
Okay.
Almost like a turquoise.
Gotcha. Okay, so that was your wedding she's referencing. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can get a message. So she's giving me this sensation. I don't know if someone around is like having heavy allergies or asthma issues, but there's like a tightening in the chest and throat area. Like I only feel it like here, if that makes sense. And like this person needs to go get that checked out, but they're not. They're just kind of ignoring it, like it would just go away. Do you know what that's in reference to?
I don't, but I'm going to write that down.
Okay. Because she is referencing like they need to go and get that check. It could be something dealing with thyroid because it's specifically, it's almost like two distinct things, like the heaviness on the chest as if like pressure on the chest, harder breathing, but then also like something dealing with the throat. So they're in the same area, but the fact that she's making me put like both hands there for me means that these are kind of like two distinct things. Does that make sense what I'm saying, y'all?
Yeah, like two.
Yeah, it makes sense.
At one time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much the message. I don't know if it's something that you're gonna experience or maybe talk to the kids. Maybe somebody is experiencing that and they're not talking about it because maybe it's their norm. And so they just kind of like ignoring it. Does that make sense? Like it may rain and we have like aching joints, but we get so used to it that we don't even like acknowledge. We don't realize how much pain we're in until we're not in pain.
Mm-hmm.
And so like this person, like they just either they don't know that it's an issue or they're just ignoring it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really, because it feels like it's a child, but then it feels like a teenager type of energy too. But then she's also referencing like an adult, so I don't know if it's like someone been going through that like since they've been a child and they've gotten so accustomed to it that they just don't acknowledge it. So even with your own body, like really just pay attention to your body, because I do feel like it's in reference to you. It could be something that you just don't even realize you're going through anymore. So it's connected with either one of your kids or you specifically.
Mm.
Okay, so I'll because she's not really like she's really honing in on that. Like she's not moving off of that point. So at the point I'll just kind of start going into circles. So I'm gonna release it because like that's really important to her.
I think it might be my son. The more you talked about it.
Yeah. So just kind of ask him questions like, or just go get him checked out, because oftentimes with kids, they just they play right through their pain. They play right through their sickness, and they could be sick 2-3 days, and you don't even know. And they be like, "Yeah, I've been having a burn migraine, or my head been hurt." You're like, "Why you ain't saying nothing?" So, okay. So thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, Alyssa. Y'all give Alyssa some love in the chat.
Thank you. And I also wanted to tell you the M name was my grandfather, Milton.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
I was trying to catch Barbara to let I was trying to tell Phoenix Barbara got to go, but she already left. But yeah, to give her some love. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. And y'all give love to Barbara. Even though Barbara stepped out, she had to leave because she had something going on. So, so yeah, if y'all have any questions for Phoenix, here is your moment to ask the questions. Let me go back to this. Yeah, that's a good question, Sarah. But yeah, that girl, yeah, she cold. Shout out to Phoenix. You guys, y'all give love to Phoenix. Pour love. Give her some love. I know she's super nervous. I can tell. I can feel it.
I am so nervous.
I already know. I was like, boy, she's nervous. Nervous as hell.
I feel like I'm in school, like back straight, chest out, chin up.
And I'm over here typing Phoenix. She not reading the chat. She not reading the chat. I'm over here. Not reading the chat. She's not reading the chat. But I'm glad that that you were able to connect and give the ladies those connections. Y'all fight. Y'all see me? I'm over here.
And I'll be so zoned in because I'll be watching like a movie in my head, so I literally can't even see what's going on like in this round.
Yeah, they say you don't even look nervous at all.
Oh my God. If y'all only knew, child, I'm over here like inside. Oh my goodness.
Well, I know. They don't know, but I know you. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so nervous. Yeah. Everybody say you're amazing. Rick Shaver says, Phoenix, you're amazing. Tarshell.
You said that, Rick Shaver. Girl, that's my husband.
Hey, husband. Your wife is amazing.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you.
Yeah, she is amazing. She's amazing. You guys give Phoenix a follow. If you guys want a session with Phoenix, her link in bio is there. You guys can connect with her. Y'all can book sessions with her. Book the sessions. You will get a full reading. Same way what y'all see her do here. Yes, she will tap in, pull it all out, and connect. Okay. Thank you for her support. Thank you guys for supporting her. All the ones that are in her class. Fireballs in the chat. If you're in Phoenix's class right now, fireballs in the chat so everybody can see you, because you guys are coming up next in the next few days. So y'all definitely follow them. Follow them. Yeah, lots of evidence. Yep, definitely. So those that put fireballs in the chat, those are also her classmates, and they will also be going live as well. Yes, please give her a follow, you guys. She go in the midst of the night, but I feel like she's going to come more on the daytime so you guys can connect with her as well. And she will be doing spirit led. Y'all heard she said she did 5 and nothing connected and nothing, but now she's here and she's hitting it. So I think it's just sometimes it just be in our head and we just feel like nobody can connect. But I tell everybody, just keep going. All of my students, they already know, just keep going, just keep going. It doesn't have to make sense to you, but it will make sense to the sitter. It always makes sense to the sitter. If you guys have any questions as far as mediumship for Phoenix, you guys can ask your questions. She definitely will be able to answer your questions. And she's not tapping into anybody's energy. She's just going to be answering questions that is related to her and her journey in mediumship. Okay, so y'all can put your questions in the chat.
I think this is my first time my husband seeing me actually in action too.
Oh,
He
yay!
kind of knows what I do, but I don't think he's ever like.
Saw you do it.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. I need my phone.
Thank y'all so much. Like, it really means a lot to me, y'all.
Max over here talking about can he ride his bike? I'm like, it's about 10 o'clock. Why no? Anyway, Millionaire Mommy says, how long does it take you, or how long did it take you to tap in, or take for you to tap in? How long was that for you?
I mean, like, just in general in the process?
Yeah.
Immediately, first day, Ermi don't play that. But no, also I think there's no coincidence or mistakes, right? And so I think the group of people that I went through 101 with was the exact group of people that I was supposed to have that experience with. And so they were so supportive, and we all kind of like, we damn near all kind of favored each other. That's how much we was supposed to be in that space together.
Yeah, why she did me like that?
I'm just saying.
It's true, though.
That ain't even a possibility, baby. You gonna connect.
Period. Look, everybody, even Earth talking about Ermi don't play. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Hold on, let me get back to the other questions. Travis says, what's the funniest reading you ever had?
So fortunately and unfortunately, usually after the readings, I really don't remember them because it's not really me that's speaking, if that makes sense. So I don't know.
Remember. Fiona asks, how did you realize you had this ability, and what steps did you take to follow? You're amazing.
So I realized I had this ability when I started seeing faces and was hearing people talking to me. And as I got older, my family would always tell me I had like an imaginary friend, and I don't recall having an imaginary friend. So I realized even since a child, I've been talking to like my guides and ancestors on the other side. So this is something I believe all of us are born with. All of us have the capabilities of it, but unfortunately through religion, through education, through parenting, parents just trying to be good parents, they train it out of us. So I think it's more so a journey of remembering than learning.
Millionaire Mommy says, so was this taught, like how to tap in? To tap in? She just said it too, that she was always able to connect.
Yes. Yeah.
I know a funny one. Ermi had, Tracy, yeah. We definitely had a funny one. Let me see, what else? Any other questions? I'm trying to see all the questions, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling back up. Phoenix had me rolling over here, so I missed some of y'all. Somebody said, how long did it take to see clear images?
I've always seen images. For me, it didn't really take that long. Like I've always daydreamed, astral projected. So it's kind of who I am. So it's why a lot of these questions are hard for me to answer because I don't remember a time that it wasn't this way. This was more so me learning how to put boundaries and control it versus allowing it to control me.
Any scary ones early on?
My husband killed this deer. He had hit a deer. And if I said the K word, sorry. He ran out in front of him. And so, we didn't want it to go to waste, so he bought me something at home, a souvenir home. And I was sitting in my bed meditating one day, and the deer came to me, and
I was just
So
looking, okay, the deer came. Oh shoot.
yeah, and he was like, "What you about to do with my body part?"
That's funny, actually. Travis, they're gonna answer to your your funny question. That's funny. So
I
what
think
you
my
like?
husband even know that.
Why you wrapped up in my skin, in my fur? That's funny. Oh my god, that's
I
hilarious.
got it on my back porch. We had it drying out in the woods for many years. And so I guess he was like, "Bitch, you just got me out here. Like, hey, what you about to do? Like, don't just do me like that now." You know,
Somebody
I
asked,
live in the woods, so
somebody asked, what is your personal goal with this gift? Working with the police or a business or what? Literally, this is definitely a business for her. That's why I keep telling you guys, y'all connect with her, connect with her. She has sessions available. She makes time to do readings for you guys. And y'all see she's fire, 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 fire. So definitely connect with her. She's always been able to connect. When she joined my class, I remember day one when she joined the class, she had the hoodie on, she had all this stuff. Remember that?
I didn't know what I was walking into. Listen, hey, some vampires was up in that joint. Listen,
It was so funny, but it was cute. And then you could see the layers as she got more comfortable. The layers are off, and she was able to just flow, 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 flow. I think you were in group 5. I think she was in your group. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna try to remember y'all stuff, but I think she was in group 5 in my mediumship 101 class. And all of her clairs were open. All of them, all of them. She was talking about, in the stores, I just could just read people. I said, please don't do that. Don't do that, friend. So she can connect anywhere, anywhere. So I had to get her to be able to set boundaries and, trust what she got. And she flowed like a river. Y'all see how she flow. She's really, really good.
the comments got me cracking up.
I was watching Dishes. Okay. Any other questions? She's the best I know. Oh, look at your husband cheering you on. Somebody screenshot that so we can send it to Phoenix.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, he's always been so supportive. Like, always like, well, I don't know why you doubting me. So, like, I would be paying people like for readings, and I would be upset because I'm like, they ain't giving me more than I'm giving myself. He's like, I told you, I don't know why you keep going to get these readings.
Oh.
So he's always. He told me the other day he thought I was just crazy, but he was gonna support me.
Oh, and he's here supporting you. Look at that. Somebody said, can you open other clairs if you have one open? That's for you.
I personally think we can open up all of our clairs. However, our ancestors may have a certain journey, or we may have set a certain journey for ourselves before we came to this realm. And so each clair may go through a journey of opening, or you may have one that opens and then closes. So it just depends. Everybody's journey is an individual journey.
Period, Phoenix. Let them know. Period. But yeah, I don't know how you feel, if you want to do another one or we can wrap it up. Let me know.
I'll go ahead and wrap it up, I guess.
Okay, all right. Please, y'all, follow Phoenix. Please, y'all, follow Phoenix again. She should have more followers now than she had 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Y'all be on the lookout for when she do go live. Again, she go live a lot. She loves to go live. She loves hanging out. And we just be sitting there watching her hang out and chat and stuff with her. And she also do mediumship on her live, you guys. All right, so not only is she a medium, but she's also psychic, okay? She's definitely psychic. You missed the whole thing, Tykeera. You missed the whole thing. Shout out to Rick, Phoenix's husband, popping in and showing her some support. I thank you for being here. Definitely support is a big thing. Her classmates, shout out to you guys from 101 and 102. Shout out to you guys and showing Phoenix and Barbara support the way you guys have. I appreciate you all. Today's Wednesday? Tomorrow's Thursday. So Friday, because tomorrow I have class, so my students probably in here watching. I have class tomorrow. But Friday and Saturday, we will be on here again for more mediumship. So I don't remember who coming up on Friday, but y'all join the live on Friday. Be here. They will be channeling for your loved ones on Friday and Saturday. Travis, that's you coming up? Travis Friday. I was like, I hear Travis gonna be. Travis is you. Travis and Travis' partner will be on Friday. And I can't think of who your partner is off the top of my head right now either. But Be on the lookout, you guys. Be on the lookout. Oh, that's Marsha. Marsha and Travi. Boom. There you go.
There you go. I was just trying to see who it was.
Trying to look it up. Yeah. Marsha and Travi will be on this Friday, you guys. So be here, get ready. Y'all give them a follow as well in advance. Travi is her. Travi, that's the website you're using? Or this is the page you're gonna use? Let me know. But yeah, so again, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for lending your time. Thank you for hanging out with us. You are amazing. We will be coming back. Phoenix and the rest of the mediums will be coming back on next week. But Phoenix, you was gonna say something.
Yes.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
I want to thank you. One, I want to thank you for allowing yourself to open yourself up for your journey, because through your journey, you then have opened this path up for us. So I really, really appreciate you following your path so that you can help us. But also thank you for opening up your followers to us, because that's something you didn't have to do, right? So I really, really appreciate that. So I ain't good with all this mission shit. So, so I just wanted to make sure that you know you are appreciated, and thank you.
Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you, y'all. And now we'll be in Tennessee because Phoenix is over there in that area. So we gonna plan it out so y'all can meet Phoenix
We
and
shot in Atlanta, honey. You have
T.
fun in Atlanta.
A
No.
lot of people is in Tennessee, y'all. So we definitely gonna plan a date for that. I know I'm gonna cry in the car. But Travi, don't do me like that, Travi. How you know I'm gonna cry in the car? I will be setting that date up, Phoenix. I'm letting you know in advance. We will be setting that date up because we are definitely. I'm trying to circle back to Tennessee. Definitely
I'm
circling.
in the Chattanooga area, y'all, and it's really Chattanooga just got named the first park city in the United States. There's two other ones, but they're somewhere else in the world, like London, England, I think is one. So we have a lot of parks here. It's really nice fun. Look at Chattanooga up, y'all. If y'all just like country life, hanging out, trails, like pretty
Yeah.
chill.
I'm gonna set it up. It's been on me for the past few weeks to set it up. We're gonna be in Mississippi with Olivia, and Tennessee's been on my ass for a while, so I gotta get Tennessee in there. And then the Carolinas been on my ass as well, in Chicago. So 4 main places been on my ass, and then I'm gonna go to the West Coast. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, thank you. I love you, Phoenix. I love you, love you, love you. And I thank you and everybody else. I've been waiting a year. We'll be in Tennessee, Shire. The Shire's in Tennessee. That's why she said that.
Ah.
So yeah. So bye guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you guys for being here. And remember, book a session with Phoenix. She is so good, y'all. She's so freaking good. All right, y'all have an amazing night. Bye, y'all.